Oh, Braden, I swear these tournaments keep getting longer and longer, dude.
Noah.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah, man. Tell you what. I'm only 25. I feel terrible.
I don't even, like, my old man said that he didn't get sore after a Frisbee tournament till, like, his 30s. I think he was lying.
That's cap. There's
Or
no
they were
chance.
bad. Maybe
Yeah,
they
straight.
just never played on Sunday. Because I tell you what, man, we played 4 games Sunday, and, like, I need just ice on every part of my body right now.
Yeah, and that's what's happening right now. We're in the ice bath. Fuck. No, I'm tired. And I didn't even play a whole
Dude,
lot. I'm tired.
I know, dude, like, I'm tired. Oh, it's hard to sit up. I'm sore. Like, I don't
Oh,
even. Dude, how did we do this last year when we had to play a whole tournament on Sunday? Like,
no. I don't
that's
know.
crazy, dude.
I don't know. The adrenaline must have really kicked in, and then, I don't know. But I'm tired. I'm still tired. It's Tuesday, the 5th, by the way. We said it only hurts on Monday. Fuck, let me tell you, it's Tuesday, and boy, it still
Yeah,
hurts.
maybe it starts hurting on Monday,
Yeah,
but it
that's
hurts
what it
a
is.
heck of a lot after that,
That's
too.
what it is. It doesn't start hurting until Monday. We need to change the phrase from it only hurts on Monday to it starts to hurt on Monday.
Which also, I have to say, it's not true. It starts to hurt the second your team loses.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like, because I remember, or even wins, because I remember this last year, too, of like 2 minutes after the finals ended, that adrenaline cut off. And
Oh.
I was like, I can barely stand up. And that happened again this year. Like, I definitely sprained my thumb when we were playing Monty.
Full
Like,
blown.
could barely bend it. Like, hurt to try and grip a disc. And I remember, like, we lost, and I was gonna go jump off Black Rocks with a friend because I was like, I gotta decompress for a second. And she was like, Hey, let's go jump off Black Rocks. And I was like, this sounds like a blast. I went to like take my pants off, just switch into my trunks. Immediate, just like eyes
Mm.
watering pain,
Mm.
trying to just like pull my pants down in the porta potty, which was already sketchy as shit.
Yeah. That's crazy. I did today, literally, like probably about an hour ago, uh, making food. I was on cheese grating duty for this yummy gourmet mac and cheese that was made for dinner tonight. And my right pinky, this little son of a bitch, this motherfucker right here, I went to like grab something and it was already jammed to begin with. I must have got hit perfectly on like that first knuckle and it just
Yeah.
I went to go pick something up and I slammed it straight into the counter. I had to refrain myself from yelling fuck in my kitchen at 5:47 p.m. on Tuesday because my pinky was jammed and I boo-booed my pinky again. So, but I mean, dude, welcome back. Here we are.
Yeah, it's weird. I usually am like, hey, you don't really get hurt in the sport. Like, it doesn't happen, you know? It's all just like it's repetitive stress injuries that will take you over the course of 20 years, not like broken fingers and other stuff. And right now I'm like, dude, I have like 3 fingers that are just messed up. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know what it was, but just everything was catching fingertips instead of palms, even on like good ups. It was like, oh, that was your knuckle.
yeah.
That
See ya.
hurt.
That's not the meaty part of the hand. Yeah.
So I interesting how life works sometimes. You talked about while we were setting up for the podcast, you've had like an earworm recently,
Mm,
but it's not a song, it's just a SpongeBob clip that
it
you've
is.
never seen the episode from.
Yeah, true. Yes, it is. For those of you wondering, today, all of today, I don't. So a little context. I didn't have. We didn't have cable as a kid, so I didn't get like the Nickelodeons and shit. Um, so when I got to go to my grandparents, that was a big deal because like fuck, I could watch SpongeBob and like Victorious and the good shit from back in the day. Um, and all of today, from I don't know why, the moment I woke up, it could have been my alarm for fuck's sake. The moment I woke up, it was running through my head is Mr. Krabs. I have an idea, or whatever the fuck he says. I have an idea. And
Yep, you nailed it. Yep, you
he's
nailed it.
like
And
floating down.
Angelic SpongeBob. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
that has been every half second. I'm like at work, I'm typing something, I'm writing something out. Mr. Krabs. It's oh, I don't know where it came from. I need it to leave. It might hurt more than my right pinky at the moment.
It's just funny because you said that, and it reminded me, especially with today's guest, of there's a Wizards of Waverly Place episode where they
Gas.
like pitch a sandwich to the Mets,
Mm.
and it's called To the Max
Mm.
after their son Max. But in the
Mm.
episode, like they keep resetting time,
Yeah.
so that like the oldest can get like his first kiss right at the movies because he keeps screwing it up
Mm.
or something like that. But like all non-wizards know that time don't know that time is getting reset, but they still experienced what got reset.
The Wizards of Waverly
But you
Place.
but you hear them say to the max like 90 times in the episode because you keep having to watch them like repitch the sandwich. And by the end of the episode, they're like, I don't know why, because I've never heard of this before, but it tastes so familiar. Like I've had it a bunch of times. Like this
Yeah,
isn't what we're looking for. This isn't new. But it and of a similar vein, in the last 15 minutes, that's all that's been running through my head.
that's
But it got me
incredible.
thinking because Wizards of Waverly Place has a bop for a main title theme. Of all of the shows that you couldn't watch because you didn't have cable as a
Hmm.
kid,
Yes, go on. I
but
like where
what's
this
your
is going.
favorite like TV show intro of all
Uh,
time?
uh,
I was thinking more cartoons, but we can broaden it out
mm,
to just like
mm.
if you've got one in general.
Fuck, man. What have I been watching recently? Nothing with like a good intro.
I was gonna say, I think mine just changed. I have two, and one is very close to being in the lead, but I think there's one that's just too classic to beat, which is the original Scooby Doo intro.
Wow, I wasn't even thinking there. Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
Scooby Doo, where are you? Like
What's your
crazy.
Scooby Doo? We're gonna follow you. Gonna solve that
Of that
mystery. Yeah,
mystery.
dude. Okay, so
Yeah,
that shit
dude,
went hard. No,
it
you're
goes
right.
hard.
That might be number one. You are correct. I forgot about that. Fuck. Okay, what? Give me something more recent. I'm thinking. I mean, this is gonna be really basic, but I mean, the Friends opening is just like it's catchy and it's fun and
It's really
and
good.
it's quick and to the point. And we just recently like finished watching it again. Fuck. Because like I've been watching, like I got her into Andor recently, the Star Wars show, and they're like, their intro is just music playing over like his name popping up. You know, like that's the type of shit we've been watching recently. So I don't
Oh,
give me
okay. Then
iCarly up there for sure.
what's okay behind the scenes too, and I'm want to ask you this before we go to any frisbee, any related thing.
Oh,
Now that
here
you
we
said
go.
that, when you count me off like Freddy before the episodes, is the reason that you stop at two because you watched iCarly? Because that's why I thought you did it.
No, subconsciously maybe.
Because
Consciously
you,
no.
because I remember,
Subconsciously
I don't
yes.
know what the episode was, but I remember where they like switched roles for whatever reason, and like him and Sam are going back and forth about how you don't do the one
Uh huh.
in the count off because you want that pause to be able to edit it cleanly. But I was like, I wouldn't know that unless I watched iCarly.
No, I guess. No, you're right. Thinking about it, I do. Yeah, man. Fuck. Did I consciously do that because of iCarly? No.
I was gonna say you're like actually in media, so you might have like real world experience that doesn't come from
Yeah,
a
that
kid's
doesn't
cartoon
come. Yeah,
show.
it could be. We can say it though because I said iCarly and that's on brand. We're gonna roll with it.
Oh, you know what? And I do you know the Nickelodeon theory that iCarly is the continuation of Drake and Josh?
No.
Okay, do you know Drake and Josh at all?
Yeah, I'm familiar with.
Some wonderful quotes coming out of that show. Spherical is
Very
like top
quotable.
three for me,
Very quotable show.
and also a very good intro. But the theory is that like Crazy Steve kidnaps um, their little sister Megan and moves up to
Oh.
Seattle
Oh.
because it's the same two actors.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh no, Miranda Cosgrove's character gets kidnapped by this crazy guy, which is why she just lives with her older brother. And he like convinces her that like, no, this is actually your name, and our like dad's away on like this boating expedition or
Oh
like in the
no.
military. And it's like, well, that's bleak.
Oh
Like,
no. That's dreadful. Christ, no, I was not aware of that. Drake and Josh, also a banger of a show. That is a crazy theory. There are some fun theories.
The other one that I would be remiss to not point out is oh, there's two actually. Now that I think about it, uh, that's a lie. There's like four. But I was thinking Teen Titans originally
Mm.
because the Teen Titans theme, especially the Japanese theme,
Yeah, that hits.
with many shows goes way harder. Um, but then I was like, oh, dude, Yu-Gi-Oh's back in the day got me super
Fuck,
hype.
man. Yeah, you
But
go.
then I was like, well, you can't beat
Shaq.
the original Pokemon intro.
Fuck, man. No, dude.
Because we are gonna catch them all.
Straight up. Well,
But
yeah,
I
straight
still my
up.
number two. It goes to the original Power Rangers, dude. Go Power Rangers, just forever
Wow.
will
Noah's
will
got the
live on.
hits. Noah's got the hits. Noah's got the. Wow. All right, well.
Dude, you want to talk about like weird COVID rabbit holes? There was one time in COVID, I just listened to all of the Power Rangers theme songs. There's like a YouTube compilation.
Mm.
Made my own list top to bottom, and then compared it to like a Watch Mojo video had like the top 20 Power Rangers themes. And just was like, I was like reading the comments and being like, yeah, dude, Wild Force is like underrated.
Oh my
Like
god.
it should be like 6 instead of 10 or something.
That's crazy.
But
Well,
I was like, what a Friday night, man.
in effort to not get too off the rails, because we do have frisbee to talk about.
A lot of frisbee to
We have a
talk
lot of
about.
frisbee to talk about. Let's make a quick little transition. Noah, there was a tournament that just happened.
An historic tournament,
Yeah,
which
dude.
for us, every tournament is historic. But this year, the U.S. Nationals had 22 teams. Wow. When we did the preview,
That's
we were
incredible.
at 20 confirmed. We thought we would get to 21. 22 is the most since 2007.
Yeah, well, 20.
At
I think
least
21 was the most since 2007.
so,
Yeah.
and that was the thing that we've gotten some comments from older players about, like unsure if it was 21 U.S. teams and then two Japanese teams to get it to 23 total, or if it was
Gotcha.
21 total with 19 U.S. teams.
Gotcha. Okay.
So either way,
It's
it's either the
incredible.
biggest since the 50th in 2007, or it's the biggest since like the 90s,
Which is crazy, dude.
which is just all around absurd. And we're already like trying to figure out how to do the math for next year with the tourist park changes coming.
Yep.
Literally next week, I think, is when they're starting
Yeah, it's quick. I remember
the
Kurt saying it was
construction
quick.
process there.
Yep.
Which for anyone who wasn't at the tournament, I know Kurt touched on it. But they're basically extending the field out, and we should be able to fit 12 fields. So our mission for next year is to find that 23rd and 24th team
Damn straight.
to show up, so that because 24 teams on 12 fields would A, run super smooth, and B, just be like crazy.
Yes.
Just absolutely
That'd
crazy.
be so cool to see. And all of them would be like in a row too. We wouldn't have like one line and then some of them tucked over in a corner and then two more over off in Narnia. Like they would all be like relatively centralized.
Which
That's
is
gonna be
awesome.
really sick. So I guess first off, a huge shout out to everyone that helped run this event and made it possible. I feel like we forgot to do that on the other two tournaments, but I feel like it's always nice to.
Oh yeah, we should probably shout out
Yes.
the people who actually made it happen.
Yes.
The whole Lawton crew
Yep.
with Kurt, Julie, who won the Gannon Family Guts Award.
She
Huge
did.
shout out to Julie.
Yep.
Super well deserved. She does a lot of the things that players don't see, and having
True.
helped my dad run the tournaments before the Lawtons took it over, like it's a lot of work that does not get noticed, by just your average tournament attendee because they don't see it unless it doesn't happen.
Yep.
And then they notice that it goes on not smooth, and then obviously Lottie helping the family out, doing all the stuff that he does, and Rachel getting all of the tournament fees, organization stuff, etc. There's more people.
Yeah, we're gonna
that
miss
not
we're gonna
naming
miss the people.
great,
Yeah.
like,
So if you were involved in one way, shape, or form, thank you very much.
thank you.
Thank you
Truly.
so much. I mean, it's a wonderful sport, and thank you to everyone that helps it run as smoothly as it did. And it had to because there were 22 teams, dude. There were a lot of fucking people
Yeah.
there trying to play frisbee.
Also, congrats to Whiskey Disc.
Yep. Second,
2025 U.S. national champs.
damn straight.
They are second or third? Second
Hold on.
U.S. nationals
Hold
or
on.
third
I can
U.S.
tell you.
nationals?
I can
Do you
tell
have a
you.
picture of the trophy with the plaques on it to look
Well,
at it?
no, I have a picture. Max sent me, which showed up Max. We're gonna listen to him in a second. Max sent me pictures of everything
I was
that
gonna say I
he's
know there was the year
won.
that they won the first three tournaments. Because the year that they
Um,
won the IFT, they also won nationals. I just can't remember if they had two in a row.
yeah, okay, so here it is. They won Wisconsin. They won the IFT,
And they won nationals at
and
the
they won
same time.
nationals. Yes, because there's a picture of the nationals picture, which is sick as fuck, by the way. Is the team with all three trophies at
Oh, that's
nationals.
so cool,
So it's
dude.
the team, and then on the ground is the Wisconsin trophy, and then the cup, and then the antlers, which is pretty gas. And then the last one that finally is from what just happened. So two-time national champs, Whiskey Disc.
Okay. I was gonna say I didn't. I thought Bop
Yep, Whiskey
won
went
right
20.
after that because
Whiskey
they
was
won 22,
22. Bop was 23 when we lost them in the finals.
and then we were
We were
24.
24.
Yeah, because O'Malley's
Yes.
last win was 21 at
There you go.
nationals.
There you go. Sick.
We pieced it together. So
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
congratulations, fellas, on your second one. Well deserved.
very well deserved. They
We
played
did not
lights
play
out, dude.
them
No.
at all this weekend. Thank goodness.
Yeah, dude. Fuck,
Like,
man.
that looked so scary.
They were
with their
on
lineup.
one. Yeah, everyone was firing, and even like, again, we didn't really get to watch. At least I didn't get to watch a whole lot of them because we played
Literally
essentially the
just
same time.
the finals.
Exactly. And if the rest of their weekend went anything like the finals, fuck, man. You know?
I was gonna say it seemed like they just were on a warpath.
Yeah.
I don't think they dropped a game all weekend. I think it was a clean finish.
Did they
Which
go?
is
Did they beat Bop in two in winners
they
finals?
did in the finals, and they did in winners finals too.
Did they beat
And I
Hardwood in
think they
two?
beat
They
Hardwood
must
in two
have.
to start the
Yeah.
morning.
Damn.
Like
Wow.
we talked with Steve about how Bop went perfect on Sunday, but
Mhm.
I know Whiskey Disc didn't drop a game on Saturday for sure.
Yeah, because
I
they went
think they
3-0 and
No, I think they went
round robin, and then
perfect on the tournament,
I think they did. Damn.
which
Damn.
is
Impressive.
I'm sure the last time that happened had to be like an Appleton win somewhere. Like I
Did
don't
Bop
know many
not-
teams. Bop dropped games on Saturday.
In both tournaments?
They did at the IFT this year. Wisco, yeah, they went 3 in the finals with Hardwood.
Oh, they did, didn't they?
Yeah, because didn't
Yes,
Hogan
you're
have
right.
that like MVP winning performance in Game 2?
That's
where he
true.
Just like Hardwood just like played lights out.
Yes.
So yeah, none of them this year.
Okay.
We weren't at USGO last year. But yeah, that's crazy.
That is
I
nuts.
just stumbled
Hell yeah.
upon that. Like,
That's sick as
It-
fuck.
yeah, when we look back and we're like, oh, they perfected this tournament. It was like, oh, that's how like locked in and on they were that weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think when we look back at this tournament and just see like a perfect record and how rare that is,
Man.
it just shows like how dominant Whiskey was, like navigating an injury to on Sunday,
Yeah.
which we didn't directly experience, but I think Tim had to sit. I know he got pulled game 1 of winners semis, or it was game 2, because he like felt his hamstring pop, whether it was a cramp or just like a strain or something, because he was able to come back in and play later in the day. But like to the depth to just bring treads in his first tournament in 2 years
Yeah,
in
right.
winners bracket Sunday, and it's just like, yeah, he played good enough. I didn't get to see him play at any point, but obviously their play didn't dip at all, and I know he was sitting in the middle.
Right.
So like, just
No, yeah.
dominant performance.
The whole team. Big kudos to everyone. I mean, we run through it quick. I mean, Max obviously nails. Derek nails. Fucking Will Walden nails. Bert nails. Tim nails. Treads nails. All 6 of them had to step up at separate points and kick ass, and they did. So fucking congratulations, boys. It was a blast to watch. Tell you what, that finals was a whole lot of fun to watch. which I think is a good segue. Let's segue quick. Let's talk about Bop a little, shall we? I mean,
Yeah, I am gonna be honest, and I know I talked to them about it. I don't think I've ever seen Bop that tired.
they did for moments. Well, especially towards the
Like,
end of game two,
and,
for
and
sure.
again, we didn't. I mean, we played against them Sunday morning, and they did not seem tired Sunday morning.
No.
But I watching game two of that finals, it was like it seemed like the 10th round of a heavyweight fight.
Yeah.
Of like even when we kept waiting for that classic. Like we talked to Steve about it, like third switch. He like it was either 11s or 12-10, I think, and it was like, all right, here comes the Bop train. Like
Hmm.
game two, they're gonna wake up, they're gonna push this three, they're gonna find that gear that they always find. And it was like they just got smothered. Like they just couldn't score enough against Whiskey. And it was weird to watch. And it's not like taking second place at the
Right.
biggest tournament we've had in a bunch of years. Like, shout outs to them. They played a great weekend. But it was just weird because after the IFT and how unbeatable they looked, you're like, same squad, running it back against close to the same, Whiskey was 4 of the 5 same starters. Like, it was a completely different series.
Yeah.
It shows the difference, even a couple weeks can make with the same teams of like, I know we all felt it on our team of like, we woke up Sunday and like didn't have it this year, which is super frustrating because you only get one day a year for it. And it was like, oh, this is what, to a lesser extent, Bob talked about. Like Steve talked about their 2024 like this of like, yeah, we like nothing changed. We just didn't have it on a given day, and we couldn't navigate it.
Yeah.
Um, which obviously, again, Bob getting to winners finals and the actual finals, they did a pretty good job of navigating. But I feel like you could tell by the end they were like, we have nothing left in the tank to try
Yeah.
and like push further past this.
Oh, they gave it their all. I mean, every single one of them, dude. Fucking uh, Kyle stepped up in huge moments.
Oh my, that might be the most like I want people to remember. Obviously, we will get to the actual MVP here shortly. Who like incredibly deserved, and as any good tournament winning team, you could have picked more than half the line on
Yeah.
Whiskey just to give the MVP to. But early on, when they were initially like rummages through the crowds of like, if this team wins, who gets MVP? And if Bop would have won, it would have been hard to not pick Kyle
Yeah.
as the MVP.
Yeah. And
And
he,
it was
oh
like,
yeah,
dude, he played so good.
it was a fucking blast to watch, dude. He was fucking locking it down out there. He made the sick like backfield plays when he had to. He soaked shit when he needed to. He threw fucking well. I'll tell you what, that turnaround backhand that he's got, don't sleep on that
Oh,
shit.
so good
He
now.
put some in some really nice fucking spots. Um, my one big takeaway was wow, Kyle looked fucking on one. And I think yeah, I mean they just they won two majors in a row. They had to grind all day Sunday. It just looked like
Yeah,
it just caught up to them.
it's that big question of like, is because we've only seen a few teams ever do it. Of like, what kind of toll does it take?
Yeah,
We talk about like you see it in hockey or in basketball or baseball, like when you'd have to make deep playoff runs every year, and they're like, yeah, LeBron's played 3 more seasons than this other guy by year 10 in his career because you play in the playoffs that much. Of like, yeah, and I wonder if in frisbee, just especially with how much we catch these days, how many extra shots in an impactful moment has Carter had to throw?
I know, I know.
Like, especially the main guns, And it's the same thing. Like, I don't know how Bert does it. I think he's just in way better shape than we are. But
He
like,
actively owns a gym and is
yeah,
really fucking
like
fit.
it's his
Yeah,
job to be
dude.
fit and make sure other people are fit. Um, but that moment too of just like, yeah, man, when you've had to like be the guy or like one of the guys, and it's like, yeah, you're playing 6 more games of really meaningful frisbee than me all year.
Hmm.
It's got to just take a toll.
Yeah, yeah. But they played well, dude. They played really well. The finals was a blast to watch. Selfishly, was hoping it was going to go three so we could play pick your pony a little longer. Um, and also it was just a good series. So
It was, yeah, and that was. I think it was funny because some people were like, Wait, are you guys just rooting for a third game? And we were
Yeah,
like,
damn
absolutely.
straight, damn straight,
Unabashed.
dude.
Now that I'm not in the finals, yeah, it should go 3 every time.
Every single fucking time. Yeah.
And I remember like the second you're in the finals, and someone goes, "We want more frisbee," and you're like, "No, like,
No.
please, a quick 2."
So that was a blast. Third place. Team that got us. Hardwood. Shout out. I mean, dude,
Consistent as ever.
they're
right?
fucking
Like,
the boys, dude.
yeah, and it's apparently this entire year's payback for them. Because
Yeah.
we had their number. We had their number last year, at least at nationals. But this is every tournament this year they have beat us
True.
in an iteration because it was winners finals in Wisco.
Mhm.
It was winners semis Sunday morning at the IFT,
Yep.
and it was in the third, fourth game in losers semis
Yep.
at nationals. You know what? Maybe they're my Monty call out, which we'll get to in a second. But like maybe when we do the USGO preview, we'll just I'm assuming Hardwood's going. We'll just like that'll be the we got some payback that hopefully comes so we don't lose to them all 4 tournaments this year.
Yeah, but they played super fucking well. I mean, everyone. Tell you what,
They
who
did, dude. They caught so well
they did.
against us.
They did.
That defense was
Oh,
nuts.
we put shit in spots, and it was like outside man, outside hand. Tell you what, fucking Bo is there with big fucking left hand, and then they're surrounding it, and all of a sudden Hogan has the disc, and you're like, cool, that was cool.
Also,
Great.
I've got to say, I have never seen Connor throw this well. Like Connor played unbelievably.
Connor Steer played some of the best frisbee I've seen him play. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and we were teammates in Australia, and he played really good in Australia. Like, that was not the same level as he was at this weekend. Like, we could not touch his staker.
No,
That
it was
thing was cutting and dancing in the wind, and like, he was assertive on ups. Like, he knew that he was the guy who needed the frisbee even more than Hogan was against us. And like, their team does such a good job of knowing who needs the frisbee when, and like, just perfectly execute a game plan.
Yeah, they played really well. They played really fucking well. You know who else really surprised me a whole lot, and maybe I just haven't watched him a whole bunch this year, or like really paid attention to it. Jake Susi, dude, had a fucking
Seuss legit.
incredible weekend.
More importantly, and Seuss and I talked about it. Dude's got to get an arm sleeve. Like,
True, that's step
just
one of
like
throwing a thumber. I mean, come
throwing
on.
naked thumbers above the age of 15 is absurd.
Yeah.
And
Gotta
the whole
get a
time he was
sleeve.
like, I should probably get me one of those. That'd probably help. And I'm like, yeah, dude, it does. Even just a little compression to keep your elbow together is like beneficial because that's where he feels his. Like, I don't feel it in my elbow anymore because my form's different. But
Yeah,
he throws a little bit more traditional. But it's definitely gotten faster and it's definitely gotten more dip to it
yeah,
the
it
last
does.
couple of years.
It does indeed.
And
Yeah.
then I got to give a shout out to our 5th place team, Monty,
True.
because I told you guys we'd get our revenge.
Boy, and boy did we.
Which,
it was relatively emphatic.
I think Turcotte brought it up too. He was like, "Well, you got us. Like, where's this revenge?" And I was like, "Oh shoot, I better not eat my words here." But yeah, the last 2 switches in that game was the best that we played all weekend.
Correct. It was.
It gave me so much confidence that Hardwood quickly unraveled
Yeah.
about how we were. I was like, "Oh, we're finally locking in. Like, we're getting there," and then just ran into some hardwood. But
Yeah. Oh, it was no birch that we found. It was some
no,
hard
it
fucking
was
wood.
not a soft pine or
No.
like a gentle maple. It
Mm-mm.
was a firm oak tree.
Yeah, it was an 8/8 iron bark protector that we
Oh, wow.
that we ran into.
Luke is losing his mind.
Yeah, Luke
And
McCarthy
Case is
somewhere.
like, I get that. And someone else goes, I feel they're more of an ancient of lore myself.
Oh yeah,
Good old
yeah.
5'10" taunt for 7.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell, yeah, it's classic.
All right, now that everyone else is utterly confused, why don't we? I say we bring in our guests.
True. Let's get to it. I think it's time. Noah, we have with us
Braden.
today, right now, currently on the other end of the line. He's a 4 times major champion. 4 times. He's won 4 of them. A teammate of mine on USA Black at the World Championships that happened pretty damn close to a year ago now, which is crazy to think
Oh yeah,
that was a
almost the
year
1 year
ago.
anniversary.
I know, that's
Yeah.
actually kind of baffling to say that was a year ago. A member played with me in that tournament, and is the now reigning U.S. Nationals MVP. Please welcome to the pod the MVP
Max
himself,
Mraz.
Max Mraz.
Yeah.
Hello, boys. Hello.
Dude, Max, dude, what is
Dude.
up? What is up, dude?
Oh, what is up is I have just been gloating with my new trophy here.
Damn right.
My new trophy here. It's pretty clean.
That looks sick. I didn't know when Cam showed it to me. When did Cam show it to me? Maybe when we were at Black Rocks. It's sick, and it's pretty damn heavy too. Like it's a substantial
Hefty.
piece of hardware.
It's got some weight to it. I feel like this would be the one thing I could get with a thumber. You know,
That's what you're getting to the line.
It's just heavy enough.
Yeah, and then if you bag it, you can keep it.
Damn straight. Or break your hand. One of the two. Or both. One of the two. Max, how are you? You know, we talk all the time that it only hurts on Mondays. But actually, today that's been amended to it only starts to hurt on Monday. How are you feeling after the weekend?
Not good.
No.
I turned 26, and I don't have health. I need to get health insurance.
Yeah.
And I think that adds to it, where my hips are like planks right now. I'm just walking like a peg legs. It's not good, man.
No.
Shoulders are sore. But it feels good still. It's nice.
How's
to be,
your
nice to
how's
be
your
tired,
back
you know?
after carrying a team to a title?
Yeah, that's not the case. Let's be real here. All right, come on. No, that MVP could have gone to anyone on that team. I mean, Will Walden stood on his head on the left end down there, and we put him in the middle in the finals too. Tim Meyer wasn't on the ground because he was just bagging everything. Derek's Derek. Bert showed up at the end too. And Treads, man. Treads came in during hardwood.
Yeah.
Will went down.
Tim
went down.
You talk about a warrior,
And-
dude.
I mean, came in and, Hardwood, I think, was thinking like, all right, we have a target now. And sure, he's being poached a bit, but the ones that weren't, everything was upped by or caught. So
Hell yeah.
it was just one hell of a tournament. Everyone played great. And we kind of said at the start, like, there's no doubts. Let's not lose anyone. Finish every game as soon as we can.
Yeah.
And that's what we went out and did.
Hell yeah. And watching that finals too, like it's everyone on your team felt like you guys were just on, and you had like mentioned it, like anyone on that line could have won MVP. Like if you guys just felt on, was that a sense that you got like in that finals that was the
You
case?
just kind of you look at your teammate and you just know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like you just see things going through each other's head. Everyone's on the same wave. That's what it was the entire tournament.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we say like ride the roller coaster, ride the wave, and we were always on the same page. So whoever was down, we picked them up.
Yep.
If you're a little too high, we took you down a little bit, and just played like whiskey disc.
And playing like
Dude.
whiskey disc, 12-0.
Yeah, that's first of all, extra congratulations to you guys. That's a rare feat at a tournament. Trying to describe to like a newer player or someone who hasn't been in like really high level frisbee games, that feeling of like we are now just a unit. Like it's not just our team anymore. But just that moment of like, dude, everyone's clicking. Like we're just all simpatico. There's no strife. Like from a captain's perspective, it's the easiest thing in the world because I don't have to do anything. Like
it's like a hive mind. It's almost like you don't even have to talk at the end of it, where everyone's moving exactly where they need to be the entire time. It's kind of fun. It's just almost like second nature, where it just comes natural. As I'm still asking, Derek, I'm short back, right? Okay, all right. And then sure enough, boom, it's right there.
There it is.
And so that's just what it's like. It's everyone's on the same page, being in the right spots at the same time. Mistake happens. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Just go shoot good. So go get a point.
Did you guys have a specific strategy in the finals. Obviously, you guys had played Bop in winners finals. We know what it's like going through the same team twice, winners finals and finals of a tournament. It sucks. You're pumped. You already got to beat him one time. Like you almost don't want him in the run back. Like you want to see
I
like a
did.
fresh face.
I did. So I'm sure as everyone knows, Bob took me out of every tournament I played in pretty much until Whiskey Disc 2022.
Yeah.
And so I feel like from that till now, I actually have a shot. My hands are a little better. I wanted to play them again because I don't think they played as like they did in the finals in the semifinals. So I wanted to play them again, but our game plan didn't change. It wasn't hit Kyle Savanto. He was playing lights out. It was Carter and Will, believe it or not. So we just kind of kept shooting them. We really liked Will's forehand and his thumber.
I was gonna say sometimes I know people are like, "Oh, we don't want to give away too much on the pod." I think most teams would be like, "I'm sorry, you said shoot Carter and Will to beat Bob."
That right? Like they didn't change it. It wasn't shooting Steve-O, it wasn't shooting Al or Kyle. It was that was our plan. Because we happened to be seeing their shots the best as a unit. You know, we were just playing the right time. So
I was gonna say I felt that a little bit because we first thing Sunday morning, and maybe we helped you guys out because we went to Carter's side. I feel like we warmed Kyle up pretty well for you guys because we were hitting him on 5 a lot, but like Carter was in the game, and then it was like halfway through game 2, he just snapped one at Hool on 1, and it was just like he didn't even see it, and we went, "Okay, guys, Carter warmed up. Let's go to the other side now." That's
so thankfully for me, when I was like, "Oh shit, he's here," was the last 2 points of game 2 in the finals. When I got smoked between the legs. It hit my inner thigh. I have the gnarliest bruise right there. I thought the pants were going to catch it, honestly, but it went right through him, man. And so I was like, okay, please score. Please get him back.
Yeah.
Please get him back. You can't, don't do this on me again. Not again. And then he got me on the right side. So I was happy that it happened at the end of the game for us, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Talk me through game-winning point. Tell me where you were at. What was going through your head before,
were you thinking it all?
and after? Yeah.
Yes, I was. Yes, a lot. I just got roasted twice, and Derek's looking at me and he's smiling. And so now I'm kind of confused, right? Derek's looking at me and goes, "You have something special here. You can do something special." And that was like, all right, I need to shoot it right at them again, right at the 3-4 gap. And it felt a little bad off the hand. And I thought it was going high. And he stretched and just touched the fingertips up top. And I just put my hand up. I was like, "Thank God, let's go. It's over. It's done." Because those were long games.
Those were long fucking games.
I think it was 2-1 in the second game for 10 or 12 throws.
Oh, forget 2-1. It was 13 to fucking 2 for 7.5 hours in that second game. I feel like
that's what was so cool and special about these games to me is that when it's those tie games and it's within 1 or 2 points the entire game, and then no one scores for 7 catches, 7-8 catches in a row, the tides can flip easily.
Right.
All it takes is one dump, one down play, one miss, one swipe, one watching it fall, no communication, and then you can just crumble. And no one did that.
Nice.
Bob didn't do it. We didn't do that. They were just long, tough games.
Yeah.
So,
and that's the best too, right? Like that
I
makes
don't even
it
know how long we played for. Someone said the second game was almost like an hour 15.
It was a long.
I don't know if
game.
I believe him there.
It was a long game.
It felt long. I'm glad I just kept picking up energy throughout the day though. So I think having that break, beating Bop in the semifinals, going into the finals, and we had that hour and a half of just chill time. We took full advantage of that. We just sat in the shade. We were drinking Gatorade, just chugging waters, doing some safety meetings. Getting our heads straight, thinking about what we need to do, where we got to play. and then we got to just go in ready for it.
Hell yeah. Who?
I was gonna say,
Yeah, go on, Noah.
one thing that, like, on Bob's perspective, I give them way more props for now is coming out of losers. Like, the not having winners bracket finals and then like a break, especially with the caliber of teams that we have now. Like, we would have had one more game to get to you guys had we somehow beat Hardwood. And Cam came up to me during game 2 of the finals, and he's like, if we would have gotten there, we would have gotten absolutely rolled by Whiskey. Because, like, what it took for anyone to get back to that finals was, like, crazy. And the fact that Bob put up such a good fight against you guys, I'm like, I don't know where they pulled this energy from. Like, it was a grueling, grueling day.
They came swinging.
Yeah.
We knew it, too. What was your game against Hardwood like? I didn't get to see that at all.
So we had a weird, and Braden, I don't know how much we want to just open active scars, but we just like we struggled as a unit. We thought we found it against Monty. Like, we did the classic Wolfpack. We were down 6-5 at the first switch, and we beat Monty 21-10. And it was just like nothing could hit the ground the rest of the game. Like, they had the wind at their back, and it was like Bob's hitting a good high hands. It gets popped and caught. Like, JV's just getting to everything in the backfield and swinging it back. Like,
he's also doing that shit where he like closes his eyes and look away and still fucking like bags it. Yeah.
And so it was like we thought we thought we found that rhythm, but then we got to Hardwood, and it was just like Tanner was trying to figure his stuff out. Like, he was having a difficult Sunday. Braden, I know you talked about like trying to find your arm slot and like having some difficulties with that, not feeling like we were completely locked in. And it was just like we couldn't score consistently enough. And I feel like as soon as that started to happen and we were like, oh, these points are getting longer and longer, like we've got to throw 3 or 4 times to score a point. And then it was just like one switch where our defense slipped for 2 or 3 points and we just couldn't claw back. Like, it was classic Hardwood of like, you have to beat us because we are going to play too solid. And the second that you give us a window, we're going to capitalize.
And they don't go down easy.
No, yeah.
They don't get down, right? They don't get
you
down.
have to really earn it, and they played way too solid.
They did, yeah. The skinny of it, we played like shit for a majority of Sunday. And then, I mean, we thought we had it, and then all of a sudden, like, it was close, and then, it just wasn't our day, you know?
Yep.
Again, like Noah said, we talked to Steve-O about it. It's like sometimes you wake up and it's just, you're just not fully there. It just wasn't our tournament, which is totally fine. But yeah, so we beat Monty. We got a revenge against Monty. We lost to Hardwood, which was a great series, or series, a game. And then they went on and played Bob, obviously.
Which sounded super intense. Max, I think you would appreciate what I did. Is we lost, and I was like, I'm in a weird headspace. I'm gonna go jump off Black Rocks. That'll help. Like, like cooled off the leg. I was like, I'm a sweaty mess, and I came back, and like the finals had just started. So I was like, I have no idea what happened between Bob and Hardwood.
So my my timeline was we lost. I said like goodbye to friends and family, on like pretty damn close to the verge of tears. I found a dart from Brian Beckman. I walked over to the woods. I cried while ripping a dart. I walked back to the field. Will Walden said, "Here's a camera. Can you record?" I said, "Sure," and put the bag over my shoulder. And recorded that game. As I'm still in like my cleats, and I got like my gloves and stuff on still, and I'm trying to like record and keep it together. That was my timeline. But the game was sick, dude. Like, I got to. The cool thing for me was I was in the Hardwood backfield, so I got to hear how they worked, like, strategy wise, and out of like respect for them, I'm not gonna like air their shit on here, but like it was cool to hear another team operate in terms of like strategy.
Dude, isn't it fascinating? I've gotten that observing.
There
was one tournament where like I observed it was Boomtown, Bop, and Appleton. Like, cause I like Bobby and I did like losers semis through the finals, just like. It was, Braden, it was that USGO that you missed, like 2023 or whatever.
Sure.
but like I just observed for the last like 4 hours, and it was just fascinating. Of like, oh, that's how you guys would think about this situation or like this lineup, and like sometimes it's like in lockstep with how our team would think, and other
Yeah.
times it's like, oh, that's a totally different approach that works for your team. And
Yeah.
I'm like, there's so many ways to do this. Like it's such a like sandbox of a sport.
Damn right. So no, it was great. I mean, it was just a great, great fucking weekend of frisbee. And I mean, what way to cap it off? That a tournament MVP, dude. Who has the trophy, Max? Where did that go?
Will Walden took it home.
Damn straight.
Yep, Will's going to take it home, and then if someone goes down to USGO or maybe that All-Star Classic that's happening,
Yep.
I think that's when we might pass it off. But
Nice. Hell yeah.
so
Good for
yeah,
him.
but when you guys were just talking about getting to hear the people and how each team goes about picking themselves up and all that, some people love to be almost borderline degraded. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
get your head together. Like, what are you doing? Versus some people just need the gentle encouragement. And so that's always really cool to see how teams will tackle that for a certain player.
Yeah.
Max, I do have to ask. We touched on it that this is now your fourth title. How do you notice / interact with crowds in finals?
Oh, wait. Yeah, fourth.
Yeah, 4.
Fourth title.
Yes.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because like I remember, I swear I said things to people in the crowd. I had no recollection of the crowd existing in the last 2 finals. Like I don't. People will say something and I'll say something back, and I'm like, I don't remember that at all. Like, I just see a blur.
I'll hear tidbits, but it's almost like static.
Yeah.
Right? It's like I'll hear my name or I'll hear Roach, and that's hard to not lose my focus on. But I don't know who's saying it. I don't really know where from the crowd it's coming from. I remember it was my first finals, Wisconsin 2022, and I think it was halfway through the first game, and all of a sudden, like I kind of stopped and I like looked around, and it just kind of settled in. Jesus, like there's a lot of people here watching me play right now. And it took me a second to get out of that again of like, hey, I'm playing guts, not looking at who's looking at me kind of a thing. But I love the crowd. I love being hollered at.
Yes.
That's fun, whether it's nice or mean. Like that just either way, it's going to get me going and get me to play a little better. So if it's quiet, that's always tough for me to get into.
True. Yes. I would agree. 100%. 100%.
Yep.
All right. Well, Max, we've just touched on your current peak, like reigning MVP of the largest tournament we've had in 20 years. How did you get your start? We know it a little bit. We might have touched on it earlier in the pod, whether or not that got saved or not. Who knows? You're not our usual, or at least our typical guest so far. Of like you're almost like the new wave of like got into it because they went to college at Northern and like got introduced to the sport a little bit later on. So like, how did you first start playing guts? And then when you first started playing, like who did you look up to, or like who were people that you were like, I want to play like this person?
So I believe it was 2018. Yeah, it was 2018. I was the president of the NMU Ultimate Team, and every single year, Kurt Lotman would send the president, just a little email about what is guts, and no one would come to see it. So I read it. I was like, this sounds awesome, and I think there was like a little video clip of someone bagging. I was like, oh, that looks really cool. So I shoot on down to Tourist Park. And all I see out there is Kevin Bickler, Rick Milner, I want to say Roger Hill and Roger Oman. I know I'm forgetting, but some of the older guys.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, okay, what
Just
am I getting myself into? Like, what's going on here?
Not the introduction we necessarily wanted those first 20 seconds.
Yeah, no, that's what I see. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait, 10, 20 minutes, maybe see what's up. As soon as, I'm thinking that, Kurt pulls in right next to me, car in park, car off, cigarette lit, beer cracked, looks over. You must be Max Mraz.
Hell yeah, dude.
I am. So, I get out, I'm talking to him. Of course, he offers me a beer and telling me about what guts is. And that's kind of when a lot of other people start showing up. This would have been Luke Lotman, Connor Steer, I believe, was there, Bo. Axel, I want to say.
Well, yeah, they're all arriving on
Bert,
guts time,
Derek,
dude. They're all on guts time.
Yeah.
Shreds was there.
You haven't
And
learned
then-
yet, Max.
No. I was a good 15 minutes early. Probably the only time, actually. And, I remember that first practice watching Bert and Derek play and just thinking, oh my God, what is this?
Yeah.
How? That's kind of what I was thinking. It was how, and I want to do that.
Yeah.
And so my second practice is when I was able to bring a few. Actually, it was only Rachel. Rachel came, Rachel Hildreth, and
Shout out.
she also just fell in love with the sport. But I think it was probably after the first year I started asking people to throw at me after practice.
Yeah.
And so originally it was just Luke Lottman, and then I got Bert to throw when he could throw his thumber. And he would just throw his thumber and backhand at me after practice for 30 minutes to an hour. And I loved it, man. That was so much fun.
It is, dude. I feel like the new kids are enticed into the throwing, but when you get into it, dude, it's like soaking a thumber that everyone's kind of freaked out of when you first start, and finally tracking it, that it really fucking scratches that itch, dude.
Felt better than the first shot Carter lining up on me, and I just stick out my outside hand. Thunk!
Hell yeah.
All right, we'll take shot.
Hell
That just said it right there. No, I've said it before, and whenever I'm explaining guts to someone, which is all the time, of course,
Damn
as a
straight.
guts player, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing else better than bagging a frisbee.
Oh, it's the best feeling in the world.
Getting the game-winning touchdown, scoring a goal in soccer, grand slam, never done it, but probably bagging a frisbee, that's pretty good, man.
Dude.
That feels right.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. Noah, you got anything else to add? Anything else to ask before we move on to some? We've got some fun
No,
games.
dude, it's game time.
Hell yeah, Max. So before we get going, first of all, congratulations again. Well deserved,
Yes.
well earned.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Both you and the
Whiskey.
team.
Yep, congratulations, Max.
Incredible stuff, guys.
Damn straight. Maxwell, we've got some
Braden
good
roll.
stuff for you right now. We have some very good stuff for you. We got two until before we get into the Four Truths, Two Lies. The first game we have is we're bringing back a little starting five. And this is just a picture of the lads from the most recent tournament. You win. You see Noah peeking in the background there under the E.
Oh yeah.
That's that
Just sneaking right
that
in.
Gandalf King zip up there, dude.
Dude, shout out Big G.
Shout out Big G. All right. Do you know how the starting five works? Would you like me to explain it to you?
Let's give a quick recap
Yep.
for all the first-time viewers there.
So here's what happens. We have 6 things. It's called the starting five, but you need that 6th Man of the Year award.
We know how important it is.
We know how goddamn important. I mean, we saw Treads, dude. I mean, he stepped the fuck up.
Yeah,
when,
step up.
So,
Exactly.
anyways,
He kept the undefeated run.
damn straight.
going,
Damn
so-
straight. So, anyways, it's called the starting five, but really there's 6. Stay with me now. And basically what you're doing is we give you names or things, and you make a starting lineup with them based on how you think they would perform in the certain positions.
Okay.
And when constructing the starting five, pretend you're looking at it as a thrower. So 1 would be
Yep.
our left end, 5 would be the right.
1 through 5.
Yep. And your what am I blanking? What you're going to be?
Topic,
There you go.
category.
Category. Fuck, man. Yeah, your category for today, Max. Wines. I know how much of a wine guy you are. We're starting with the wines. We're making a starting lineup out of wines. Noah, are you
I'm
ready?
the
to go?
true sommelier of the guts community.
True.
If I do say so myself.
Very, very classy individual right here. Yep. Probably the finest.
All right, Max.
enjoyer.
Starting us off, we have a class. I mean, they're all classics, but starting us off, we have a Cab Sav.
That would be. That's a right whip.
Yeah?
That's a.
You're sticking
yeah,
him in the 4.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Any particular reasoning, or that's just where he feels? That's the feel.
That is a quick square and a tight back. Let me tell you.
Damn
Not a lot of
straight.
movement other than that.
I'm trying to figure out if that's where Bert or Derek plays.
But definitely
and judging
left-handed
it based
heavy. I
on
want to
that.
say. Definitely left-handed heavy. So
Mm.
keep him at number 4.
Yeah, great. Perfect.
Yep.
Coming in next, you've got a Merlot.
Oh no. Let's protect him in 3.
We're protecting him at
Protect him in
3.
3. Yes.
Why are we
Yes,
protecting
that's-
Merlot at 3?
I just think that really says a lot about you if you drink Merlot. And we'll just. That's all I gotta say about
All
that.
right.
Actually.
Merlot. All right, great. Merlot
Yep.
at 3. We're protecting
Yep.
him. The third wine we have is a Sauv Blanc.
And Max, I do have to ask: did you
What's
have any of the Sauv Blanc either flying through New Zealand, like on one of the flights, or when we were in Australia? Or how much?
I wasn't in any condition to drink on the plane rides there nor back.
Yeah.
It was. I need water and Gatorade both ways. I started early in O'Hare
And
it
often.
didn't end in Australia. So
I was gonna say, if you ever get a chance, even in Michigan, there's some Sauv Blancs from New Zealand that I will like see at restaurants, even in like GR, just as like a. If you were a Sauv Blanc fan, New Zealand's are like the best I've ever had.
Hell yeah.
okay.
With that said.
I will give that a shot. That's a 5.
Okay.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
A jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Can run a disc back,
Yeah.
but doesn't want to.
Fair. Yeah. He's just spin side on righty 2 fingers. That's all. He just nice little square.
Yep, just jump up, catch it up there. He's a good passer as well. Gotta say that about Sauv Blanc.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So
I
5 is
also
a great
like
spot.
the Sauv duo.
Yeah.
4 or 5.
The Cab
just-
Sauv into Sauv Blanc. Yeah, that's nice. That's a lot of chemistry over there on the right.
You gotta keep
right
the
end.
brothers together.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
damn straight. Your fourth wine, you have a Pinot Noir.
Ooh, we're gonna put that in. That's the 6th man.
That's the 6th man?
That's the 6th man. Confident 6th man too.
Hell yeah. That was quick with it.
Oh yeah, that has some experience on him. You know, so he can guide the team, call the shots, but he doesn't necessarily want to play all day Saturday or Sunday. That's a Pinot Noir.
Okay. Damn right. Damn straight. That's a guy who knows how to get it done in the clutch time, but maybe you don't
Yes.
need it all the time. Been there
But you
before.
don't necessarily want to rely on him either.
Right, yeah.
So,
yeah, right?
Yep.
Don't want that night hinging on just some
Sorry.
Pinot.
I hear. Okay, sick. The 5th name. We've got a Chardonnay. Yeah.
2.
All right. Hell yeah.
2.
Rounding out that middle with a Chardonnay.
Right end, baby. Put him on 1. Pinot Grigio.
Oh, you
no,
wish.
No, no,
You
no.
wish.
No, you wish. I got a little fun with you for 6, Max.
Oh, this is brutal.
Do you have any
no.
guesses beyond that? I mean, he did get fun. This is a pull for sure.
I do think though you'll like it on 1.
Sparkling wine.
No, it's not that
Okay.
deep of a
Brad,
pull.
reveal it to
Yep.
him. Got some good old Zinfandel, Max.
Oh no. That's a rough one. This line is not looking strong now. The Chardonnay next to Zinfandel is not good.
No, you're shooting
there's an
1-2
open
every
gap
day.
right there. Look
Dude,
at that gap.
Pinot's coming in so fast in that first
Yes,
switch.
no, actually. God, it turns out, no, Zinfandel is just going to be sitting down, drinking all day Sunday. Not even like on the line, like he's keeping score, you know?
Yeah, his cleats are off. He's not even there.
We've seen it. All right. Well, that's
There's your starting 5.
Yeah.
If you could change anything, what are you changing? Obviously,
6
Zinfandel's.
and 1.
Obviously,
6 and
like,
1.
yeah.
I think
okay.
I'd keep the line the same.
Well, actually, sorry. This is what you're doing with him. There he goes. And
Braden, why don't you just bump that Pinot one up?
yeah, there it is. All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah. We can forget about Zinfandel. He was never here. Hell yeah.
I was going to say, you got to put the Pinot Grigio on the right end.
True.
I think it also would have been funny if we just put any barefoot wine, like just a brand, not even a type of wine.
7.
Seventh man of the year. Hell yeah.
Hey, we all had an age where that was our wine of choice. And we're allowed to go through it, even if we don't think fondly on
No, I've always been a Sutter on home guy.
it.
It just,
I will say Costco, pretty good cheap wines.
Mm,
Okay.
keep that in mind.
Yeah. Next time I'm
I was gonna say, yeah.
going
Unfortunately
around,
for
you
you
know.
guys, where's the closest Costco?
Fucking
Hey, I'll make
not
a trip for
close.
some good cheap wine, man. All right.
Is it like
Worth a try.
Appleton?
It might be. Genuinely
Probably.
could be Appleton.
Probably Appleton.
All right, Max, moving on. We have another staple, a classic of this podcast, if you will. We've got a blind ranking. And boy, is that a picture for a blind ranking, because you are eyes closed, blindly.
Trying to
I
channel
do
my
have to say-
JV. I
True.
don't have the echolocation. Just isn't dialed in yet.
Some part of me misses like the round spectacles look when you used to put guts in them. Like I loved that era of Max.
Also, look at the
So
length of his hair.
I could
know.
never put contacts in. That was from the age of 0 to 1 to 25. I couldn't put contacts in, and so I always played with glasses. Just had to see. But then when I wore contacts, I didn't feel safe. Like I needed that protection there, so I had to find. I wore sunglasses then for the longest time, just because they kind of felt right. They just felt a little similar.
Hell yeah. Good shit. All right, so what you're going to be doing, and you can interpret this any way you'd like. I've got 5 names of current, former teammates of yours from all eras of Max Mraz's Guts Frisbee playing career.
Mraz?
Yeah, well, I'm so used to, like, that's how everyone says it. Anyways, Max Mraz, the full era. We're going on an eras tour of Max's Frisbee career of teammates, and you need to blind rank them. I don't care I don't care if it's on how good they are as a player. I don't care if it's how much you vibe with them. I don't care if it's how good they look. I just need you to rank them in whatever way seems fit to you. You do that? You got it?
I'm here.
Hell yeah. We're starting it out hot, as per Noah's request. We're going to go with me.
Flip and dip.
USA dip. Black. Team 2, twice as nice, dude. I mean...
Oh, there's a wolf pack.
There's a wolf pack in there.
There was a wolf pack in there.
Down at... Was that the first USGO?
Wasn't there a drag? No, there wasn't a Dragons, right?
No, you were just wolf.
The wolf
we
pack.
were wolf pack at USGO that year.
Did we play in the Dome tournament together? You know what I'm saying?
It would have been last year, not this year.
I have to look at the scoreboard every single time. It was Luke Holden. Him and I were talking last year and this year. We're like, dude, we've never played together. And then Emily's like, you have. And she's like, we just haven't. We both didn't think we played together. Sure enough, 2021 played twice together.
Hell yeah.
just totally forgot about it. So I got to rate you.
Yeah, I'm the first.
Braden, I'm putting you at a 2.
Damn straight.
The vibes are right.
Hell yeah.
You get the job done for me. You know that?
Yeah.
You just do exactly what I need, man.
Hell yeah.
In Australia, find the fucking edge, Max. That worked, dog.
Hell
that worked like
Let's
a charm,
fucking go.
man.
Let's
I
fucking
needed
go.
that.
Damn straight. Fire me up, Max.
The vibes are always good. You play great. You have fun.
Hell yeah.
2.
Great. I am happy with that. I am very pleased with that. Hell yeah.
You can't start with 1. Right?
No, you can't. No.
start with
No,
1.
I can't blame you there. All right. Next, you have Mr. Aiden Claffey himself, a fellow Roach. The overalls.
Roach.
Yeah, dude.
Roach brings the vibes. We're going to put him at 4.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see who else is on here.
Yeah.
We're putting Aiden at 4. Him and I, we have our ups and downs, but it's always the best. There's only love between us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, him and I are too similar sometimes to be on the same team.
Sure.
Right? Like we're kind of the same. We bring a lot of the same energy, and it clashes sometimes.
And the
But I do
goofiest flips. Like
True.
someone's
I
gotta
don't
have
know
a
how
normal
he throws it. It would break my arm if I tried to throw it that
it's
high.
crazy. Yeah, it's nuts.
No, but we talked. I think we're gonna try doing a run next year.
Oh, sneak peek.
We're
Hello.
doing something.
Hello. Damn straight. That's something that's gonna be. Sorry, no. A goal of mine before I retire from frisbee is I need to be a Roach one time before.
You have to be a Roach.
At one point
Braden?
in time.
Braden, I think when the Young Guns reunion happens,
Oh, perfect.
you should be a roach.
Great.
Like we should pick.
I
We should
will
have a
say-
tournament where we say everyone talk to each other and be like, what's a team that like we normally don't play on but we want to, or like maybe that's the tournament that I finally get on Monty, where it's just like, hey, try something new.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
split some teams up. Let's
Yeah,
get
right.
Wouldn't that
funky
be
with it.
fun?
Hell yeah.
Switch all those teams up.
Yeah.
We
I-
gotta the Roaches. It's a special privilege to be on that team.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I'm aware. I'm well
You're a
aware.
roach.
It's something special.
Bert wanted to be a Roach, and we never gave him the Roach spot.
No, that's
Bert-
great.
Bert couldn't be a Roach.
That's great. And if Bert doesn't get it, boy, that's a high honor. But speaking of, I mean, you segued that quite well.
Oh, Bert.
Yeah, Bert. Bert's next, dude.
Bert,
Where's Bert?
well, I gotta put Bert at 1.
Yeah,
Bert's
yeah.
my dog, man. Bert was the guy who, when I first came, and I was like to practice, and I was like, oh, like that's what it could be. That's where I want to get to.
Yeah.
Plays great. He's a good friend. He's always on it.
I was wondering if when first you put Braden at 2, I was like, does he know that Bert's gonna be on the list?
I was waiting for Kyle, but Bert takes one. But Bert takes one. Kyle won't be a teammate of mine.
Hell yeah. Okay, Kyle. Guess what, Kyle? Maybe Kyle and I can both be
you
the
know,
Roaches at the same
I do
time.
have one goal though. I
You want
want
to
to
beat
win.
Bert in the finals?
Goddamn right I do.
It feels pretty good.
Goddamn right I do.
You feel very accomplished when it happens.
Yeah, it'd be nice to make it to the finals. I love all the guys, but with maybe with a little different team one time.
Hell yeah.
But
All
I
right.
don't know, man. Whiskey disc.
Whiskey, dude.
That's too much fun.
It
They said
is.
it wouldn't work.
Yeah, what was your Instagram caption? That was the first half of it, wasn't it?
So remember, you got to knead the dough to
Yeah,
first.
there it is.
Yep. And that's what we do with that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So next, second to last, we have current Wolfpack, former Roach and O'Malley's member. We have the Mike Hool.
Who's a 3?
Hell yeah.
Who's a 3? He's scary when he gets pissed off
Oh, it's something, dude.
because he doesn't talk much. It's the quick, snappy responses, and he helped. He helped. He got the Roaches to a 4th place finish in the IFT, and took home some cash that
Damn
year
straight.
actually.
Damn straight.
So Hooli goes at 3.
Hell yeah. Any guesses? You're not even at any sort of remote clue who this last person is.
Thomas Marouche.
No. Even better.
You guys have played together?
Damn right, jealous.
When?
At what tournament?
Were you
We'll
on
get to
like
that. We'll get
FVB
to
for a
that.
minute? Well, okay, we'll get there. That is, yeah.
Jim
we'll-
Moak, Rachel, Tom, and then
Oh my
let's
gosh.
see, it was Gary and oh gosh, I can't forget his name on national television right here. The twins, the brothers.
Oh, his brother Rob.
Rob, yep.
Thank you, Rob. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Gary and Rob. Yeah.
And then Tall Mike, if you remember him from.
The one who won a Wisco with Bop. Was he from
so.
Hancock?
Yeah.
Yeah, big
yes,
lefty.
I think so. Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And that was, in fact, that was the squad right there. 6 of us, I
That's sick as
Dude,
fuck.
might be
Yep.
top 10 just rando team. Like
think. I think we got their first Sunday win, if I remember right, ever. Every single time they had lost the Sunday before then.
Damn.
So
Hell yeah,
All
good
right,
shit.
no, I have no guess then.
Fifth, you have the poster boy himself. So nice we had to take the image.
the logo.
Logo.
Hazer. I would have never guessed Hazer. He could take 1 through 5, knock everyone else off.
Yeah,
Are you
fuck,
kidding
here we
me?
go. Yeah, let's just.
Are you kidding me?
Braden, can you just
So-
put him next to Max on the line there?
Yeah, here we go, yeah.
Let's
Well,
just,
he would have caught that, you know.
Yeah, he's crashing
crushing
that
that
gap for
I haven't
sure.
played with Hazers since safety crew.
Yeah, dude.
What a dream, man. I remember it was Sunday morning, and I wake up to 3 phone calls. And and they say, "Hey Max, we're playing today."
Oh no.
So I race on down there. They're lining up as I get down there. We won, I think, 2 games in the losers bracket, and then we went to Bop.
Yeah, there it is.
Bop was throwing Saturday shots. They were being pretty nice to us, and they gave us a great game. But every game stopped and came over to watch that because it was like 25-23 ending.
Yeah.
And that's actually what started that rivalry there for me. It was
Hell
like,
yeah.
all right, I got to get these.
I remember that game. I do remember that game.
That was, no, Hazen, what a blast, man. I want to play with him again.
What a beauty. The fucking beauty.
Hey, maybe at the All-Star weekend. Because if the logo isn't a captain, what are we doing?
True. If Hazer isn't a captain, I mean, he's the centerpiece.
Are they
of the
picking
Flyer.
captains down there?
I don't know how that. I think it's being announced soon.
We're not fully sure how, but there will be 8 captains who pick their teams unless we get more people to show up. Then we will do more than 8 captains. Like, we're not going to have teams of like 10 people, but
Yep.
yeah, we'll match it out of like, if each team has 5.5 or 6.5 people, then we'll have X number of captains, and
Hell yeah. And that's it.
they'll
dude.
snake draft it behind closed doors. Which, if I am not a captain, I just want to get like the media credentials to be in that room. Like, I don't even need to draft. I just want to I want to be that reporter who comes out and be like, dude, let me talk all these tense moments to like the community.
Start a Guts Twitter, give us live updates.
Hell yeah, dude.
Just
Sneak a phone in.
Live stream it on the USA Guts.
Are you recording? No.
No.
Get the glasses on.
Get Flash.
Hell yeah. There you go,
yeah,
dude.
man.
Ethan Hayes. I mean, come on, man. He just takes up.
He takes all. He takes all.
He takes all. Damn
You can't
straight.
even put him next to me, man. That's just wrong. Can't do me like that.
Hell yeah. Okay, the final segment we have with you, Max.
Braden, our turn.
Our turn. One of my
We're
favorites.
terrible at this. But
We're so bad.
I am really happy with these answers here.
Are you?
I was up
Good.
all night thinking about these. I think I'm giving you guys a run for the money.
Okay, good. Which is great because maybe that's what we needed. The not softballs because Noah and I have been ass
apparently
at these
we're
recently.
suck at that.
Terrible. But fuck, we're gonna go for them. All right, Max. So you can just sit back and relax for a little bit. Noah and I are gonna Noah and I are gonna debrief. So, Max is 6. Max has played on at least 12 different teams. Max was 0-8 at Packers games until he attended in 2024. Max is also an ex-MLG Call of Duty player. Max has also been featured on TV6 6 times, which that's kind of fun. TV6 6 times. Anyways. Max is also a certified ordained minister in the state of Michigan. And believe it or not, he is also not that picky when it comes to wine, except when it comes to Zinfandel, apparently.
It just starts the headache right away, man.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm just like, oh no, it's bedtime.
Okay, I had something I wanted clarification on. I can't remember what. Oh, was this you were 0-8 at Packers games until you attended last year? Is that games you've seen in person?
Correct.
Okay, I think that's what I needed clarification on.
And then my clarification question: 12 teams, is that like not counting? I got thrown on to Team 7 at the Dome. Like that is that including hat style tournaments? 12 teams, or is it like we came up with the name ourselves teams?
Correct. The latter.
Wow.
Okay.
12 teams. Well, I'll tell you what, we talked about it briefly. If one of those teams was FVB, fuck, Max could have played on 24 teams.
I was going to say...
no, named teams. Yeah, named teams.
I was already sitting here, and I was like, now FVB, which I didn't know, and I'm like, Roaches, Wolfpack, Togos, Safety Crew, Whiskey Disc. That's already 6 or 7, but 12 is just so many.
It's an absurd number. I hope it's true just
what
because
can I say,
it's absurd.
Man? People like me. They just want to play with me, I guess.
It's just crazy because I've played for so long and I've been on like 6 teams. Like Steve-O's the same way where Steve-O's like, yeah, it's like 4 or 5.
Yeah. All right.
Well, they've been playing with the same line for their entire lives, right?
True.
I thought I just saw a picture of Young Bop and like Young Bop.
Yeah.
No, they were
Um,
like 15, and it hasn't changed. They just added Kyle. That's the only difference.
Let's
Um,
see. I believe the
Braden,
Packer stat.
I
I'm
was gonna
gonna
say,
be
where are you
honest.
going to right now, Braden? I feel like Max brought it up last year, or maybe I just saw in his story because he was all pumped about it.
I feel like I remember him being at a Packer game was a big deal in the Guts Snapchat at one point because everyone was
hmm.
pissed that he was at this game because it was like them versus Detroit or something. I feel like I remember that. Max, you don't you don't need to butt in, but I feel like I remember that being a conversation. So I want to say that it's also a truth. Again, Max, don't say nothing, but I think I'm going to steer clear of that one for now. That's my gut. Um,
My biggest question is Max old enough for MLG to still be a thing?
I know,
Like,
was he? Could he have
I
been
don't
old
doubt his
enough?
COD abilities because I know a little inside baseball. Max and I have been talking about some like working on some guts editing, and I know that he used to like do some on the side gig like edits for like YouTubers and streamers of like the B-roll
Oh,
COD
You
content.
don't gotta air my dirty clothes like that, dude. Come
okay.
on, come on.
Dude, I need the context of like I think he might have had those connections because they were like, "Oh, dude, this guy's like a sick COD player that we know who also does video stuff."
Okay, so you think he kind of got because he did the video for him? They were like, "Let's throw this kid a bone." Nah, maybe not throw a bone, but
No, I
like,
think the other way around. I think they were like, "Oh, dude, we played MLG with this kid out of Chicago area," and
okay,
like they were like, "Yeah, he's also like he'll edit for you guys too if you're doing like content stuff."
hell yeah, okay, all right. Um, Featured on TV6 times. I tried to rack my brain a little bit
I was gonna
because
say I have not been on that with him any of the 6 times if he
I
has.
know I've been on it with him a few times,
So
mainly
us
for the
Marquette Guts
Australia
players for
stuff.
Australia.
Yep,
He was just on it as the MVP.
yep.
Shout out to Content Roach
Which
True.
or whatever you called yourself.
that was Media Roach.
Media
Oh,
roach.
Media Roach.
I
That's
think
what it was. I
Brad.
was.
So as I'm doing it, Brad is just teed up right in front of me the entire time, camera on me, just smiling away like a proud dad.
Hell yeah.
It was. Yeah. So as soon as we celebrate, they just put 2 cameras in my face and a microphone. I'm like, well, I'm really dressed for the occasion right now.
Hell yeah.
Like, all right.
I don't know what's. I don't know. That one is tricky. That one is tricky. I'm unsure. Is where I'm at with that at the moment. It's going to be a split decision. I think a game time decision. I think when it gets to it. Um, I am hoping that he's a certified ordained minister in the state of Michigan. I think that's just a personal thing for me. I think that's more of like a. I just kind of hope that's real.
Just for yourself.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's that one's just for me. I think I'm gonna
My
say
only thought is in a different state
that.
because I feel like Max has ordained a wedding at this point in his life and killed it. I'm just trying to figure out where it was.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hope that that's true, selfishly for personal reasons.
Shoutouts to Selfish
You
in
know,
Japan.
true,
Great frisbee team.
true.
It's
Oh my
terrible.
god.
All right, Braden, what do you think about his wine
Fuck.
selection?
See, I think he is though because we had to get rid of Zinfandel from the line. Like we kicked him off the team mid tournament.
Yeah,
Like
but the reason he said it was just I agree. Is like Zinfandel is just like instant. You're halfway to a hangover after like your first glass. It's just it's a little too sweet in that regard, a little too sugary.
fuck. I don't know. I mean, they're all fun, right? Like they're all. I hope all of these are true because
Yeah,
like they're all fun.
I'm
Joke's on
calling.
you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do the opposite of what I did last episode, which I'm positive that he could realistically have been an MLG COD player. So I
Yeah.
don't think it's true. That's my lie.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sticking with it.
Okay.
I'm going to ignore all of the logic that I brought out earlier
Yeah.
and call bullshit on myself because that didn't work every other episode.
Yeah. No, I love that.
So I'm locking mine in, Braden.
Okay. I love that strat from you, actually. You know what I'm going to do? And I hope I'm wrong. I'm going to say that you haven't played on at least 12 different teams because that seems like so many fucking teams to me. But, like, also selfishly, I hope that I'm wrong because, like, Hell yeah, dude. That's so many fucking teams. Like, that's so sick. Um, I think yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lock in. I don't think Max has played on 12 different teams.
All right, Max.
So you guys each pick one truth or
We each pick
lie?
one lie, and what we thought was one lie.
You guys are both wrong.
Fuck!
We're so good at this.
God.
By good at this, I mean we're terrible at this game.
Dude!
This is 3 guests that we have gone 0 for 2 on.
Shit.
So I used to be an ordained minister in Michigan. I didn't redo my certification like 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
Aiden Claffey is though, by the way. So if you're looking,
Shout
man
out.
can get you going.
Shout out.
And yeah, I'm picky when it comes to wine. Are you kidding me? I
Yeah,
only
I mean-
drink Sutter Home Pinot Grigio. Like,
Yeah, dude. I mean,
it's-
fuck.
And it's really only at Guts tournaments for some odd reason.
Some odd reason.
I don't know why. So I played on 12 teams.
Go on.
And okay, I counted the Dome tournament and 2 of those ones we used to play at the Armory Fields as one.
Great.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
That was 3 tournaments. I was like, all right, I'm going to count that as one. So FVB, Togos, Safety Crew, Go Get It, Frisky Fingers, TM Fitness, Whiskey Disc, Roaches, USA Team 3, Flip and Dip, Dome tournament.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I totally forgot that we've played on 2 teams with Max, Braden. You've played on him with 3 teams.
Yep.
Yeah, Wolfpack,
In my brain,
USA,
Flip and Dip and
Flip
Wolfpack
and
were
Dip.
the same.
Wait, I don't even have Wolfpack. Yeah, I didn't even say Wolfpack.
Yeah, so
It's okay. You were at 11. I think Wolfpack makes 12.
Wolfpack makes 12. Yeah, there it is. Hell yeah, dude. Frisky Fingers.
was-
Who the fuck was Frisky Fingers?
Case, Bert, and I in the Iron Man.
Oh
I believe
my.
when we got kicked out.
Is that tournament?
We
Yes,
got
it is the
the
tournament.
Yup.
Shit.
We were getting Atlanta Frisky.
Oh,
yeah,
we forgot
you
to
know,
reference you as Iron Man earlier.
Oh, yeah.
That's all right. We can move
Yeah,
along.
that's all right. We've moved on with that chapter of our lives.
He wins MVPs now.
Yeah, that's all. All right, who did the
I heard,
Packers beat?
I heard it was Robbie Sharp who gave it to me. Thank you, my man. I love you. So the Packers, the first game I saw them win was against the Texans during the whiteout game at
Sick.
in Lambeau last year. And so I was 0-8 for Packer games before then. I've seen Rodgers lose to the Bears in Soldier Field.
Wow.
That's brutal.
Wow.
But that happened one time in his career.
2012, I do believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Fuck,
was
man.
cold there. I remember my dad's beer was freezing, and they were handing out like ice picks.
No
to chip-
shit.
to chip the beer, yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
they
some
were handing
Chicago
out the-
shit right
So
there.
everyone just handed ice picks around.
Damn, dude.
And I told myself, I was like, I can go 0-9, but I won't let myself go 0-10.
Yeah.
And I was just down in Wisconsin helping my grandparents out with something. And on my way up, I was like, shoot, I think there's a Packer game today. And so I just bought tickets and I went and they won.
Damn right.
So that was pretty sick. And then I saw them win again later that year too.
Nice. So you're 2-8?
2-8 now.
Hell yeah, dude. 2-game win streak.
Someone call that 1-4.
Yeah, fact. That does simplify down, doesn't it?
That's Marquette tennis math right there, Braden.
Damn straight it is. He wasn't even a
No,
market tennis
Braden,
player.
what's 1 times 4?
4.
4 divided by 2?
I think that's 2.
That's twice as nice.
That's twice as
Braden.
nice.
That's
Here,
twice as nice.
Noah, I've got a riddle for you. Noah, you know what's nice?
What is nice, Braden?
Twice.
Twice.
That's our. If you haven't picked that up, we're team 2. Max and I are on team 2 at league, and our team name is Twice as Nice. So
That's
yeah.
lovely.
Isn't that nice?
And
Yeah.
so
I
no
like
matter
that.
what the score is, it's like, all right, so it's 15-15. That added on each other is 30.
Yep.
30 divided by 15 is 2, and that's twice as nice.
Damn straight. That's twice as nice, dude.
And when it's super high, we'll like multiply them and just try to get the numbers.
Yeah,
We're just sitting there like 1,000.
We're taking like square roots and like integers of shit. We're like, fuck, let me.
See, you guys are making it way more complicated. So, Max, we used to have a very consistent running joke in high school tennis about the score being 1-1. Because it's like, oh, each side wins the first game. It's 1-1, but it'd be like, oh, 5-5. Well, it's just a 1-1
It's
game.
just a 1-1 game.
And
That's
it
all
always
it
lead
is.
up to like, well, what's the only score that can come after 1-1? You're like, well, 2-1. It's just for years. Braden and I and Luke will be sitting on the line in a 1-1 game and be like, hey man, 2-1's coming up. Let's
2-1,
go.
it's right around the corner, dude.
Like we're excited for 2-1.
Damn right. Or I'd get like
Nice.
15s, be like, that's it. It's 1-1. We're simplifying.
It's
Where
1-1.
go?
It's really 1-1 right
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Max, what MLG team were you on?
It was the Lone Wolves.
Oh,
It
so he was a Wolfpack
was
member before he was a Wolfpack member.
Black Ops 2 and Call of Duty Ghosts.
Damn straight.
I played game battles and just got a group of 5. We ran game battles all
Hell
the
yeah.
time. Got enough points, qualified for the Anaheim
No shit.
in 2014 or 2015. Made it through the bracket of 64 down to 32. That 32 teams go to Anaheim.
Yeah.
One person wasn't old enough on the team.
No.
Oh no.
No.
Whole team got kicked out.
No. What was the age restriction?
If you had an exemption from parents, it could be 14.
Yeah.
We didn't know the guy was 13.
Damn, dude.
He had like 2 months before his birthday.
Scumbag, dude.
Yep.
Also, bro was probably cracked at COD.
Dude, it was
like,
it was
he was
nuts.
probably so good.
So one of the craziest experiences that is, I met these guys just randomly playing just online Call of Duty. We
Yeah.
just played really well. And we were nerds. Well, it was maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. And I was playing one of the new Call of Duties, Black Ops 6 or something. And I kind of recognized this guy's voice. I reconnected with him,
No
and it was
shit.
the same guy. He lives in near like Kenosha, Wisconsin area, and
No shit.
we actually met up, and yeah, we got some food, got a couple beers, and like it was super cool. 'Cause it
No
was,
shit.
dude, the guy, it's exactly what you'd think a Call of Duty player would look like. Let me tell you.
Hell yeah. Damn
Jesus,
straight.
yeah, it was.
Max, let me ask, does he also like to throw plastic at friends for fun?
No.
Get him to the All-Star event.
Yeah,
Max.
fucking get him.
Get
there,
him,
dude.
No.
get him to the All-Star event.
You know what you should do, Max? Is you should
No,
find
that's
a way.
okay.
Case of beers on us. Come on.
Max, you need to find a way to rekindle this MLG team. Get them to a guts tournament, and you guys can be your MLG team for a
The
tournament.
Whenever
Lone
the
Wolves
next big
versus
one-
Wolfpack goes hard as a bracket
The amount
matchup.
of howling that would happen. Oh my
Oh, you
god.
remember that? How obnoxious that was. I was doing
This
this.
shit, yeah, dude.
Oh
It's fun
man.
playing with you guys, man. It was always good times. But yeah, so I used to play way too much Call of Duty back in the day.
That's sick as fuck.
I was pretty good at it. And then yeah, so I used to edit just some like, it would just be like background gameplay, just like footage just kind of keeps reeling back, just pretty much B-roll
Yeah.
for commentators.
Yeah.
And then of course I always made the really dumb like MLG Call of Duty edits. I always thought that was really fun, and I got paid a little bit for it, so
Hell yeah.
it was cool. I want to make a guts edit, and I want it to be like,
Dude, we gotta
I need
take
it to
this
be
off.
funny, and I only yeah. We'll talk
was
about it
gonna
later. Okay, I have so many ideas for
I was gonna
like,
say, I was
like
like-
TikToks of it, man.
I was
Like,
saying, like
like
Braden and
the
I
team,
had something
like
in
the
the
team
works.
feels backhand,
Yeah.
forehand, backhand. Do it again. Just some guy just getting pelted over and over with frisbees. Backhand, thumber.
Yeah, dude, that's the content we need. I was gonna say, Braden and I have had something in the works that Braden we got to talk about for like months
We
now.
just need Rudy there because he'll just take shot after shot
True.
after shot on the gut.
What's
But yeah,
the-
man. And then talk. I think we know at least half of your TV6s. Are any of them not frisbee related, or are they all?
Yes, I did a CPR class
Cool.
I guess it was for Ultimate, so
Hell yeah.
kind of frisbee related. And then I also did one for the Women's Center. It was called the Nifty 250 event, I do believe.
Nice.
And every the business I was working with donated a certain amount, and that all that funding went straight to one person to support them for like a whole week or almost 2 weeks. And then it was actually a fashion show on top of that. So the Women's Center is tied with Pack Rats downtown. We all got to go in there, pick an outfit out, and then we all did a fashion show. And it was like me, 2 other guys, and then a ton of women, of course. And we were all like, "Oh God, what are we doing here?" And then after we did it, we're like, "Oh, this is awesome, dude! Like, we
Hell
could do
yeah.
this. This isn't like it wasn't weird or awkward at all. Like that was actually a lot of fun."
Hell yeah.
So I was on there for Ultimate, CPR, an old previous cannabis dispensary I worked at for their 1-year anniversary, the Dome Tournament, Australia, and MVP Nationals.
Damn straight. Hell yeah, dude. Media Roach.
Media Roach.
Hell yeah. Fuck, no, we got to get better at those. We're really bad
Oh,
at those.
the 4 Cheers 2
Yeah,
Lies? No,
yeah.
I think it's
Those
better
were
content if we're
curveballs,
terrible
man.
at it.
Yeah.
Because I am kind of an open book too, so I was like, all right, this has to be like. I honestly thought you guys would get the wine one. I threw you one.
Well, see, but I thought I needed to get out of my own head because I'm like, no, he's like that seemed too obvious that like I talked myself out of it into something else kind of thing. Like I tried to big brain it and it just backfired.
We do that every
fucking time. We need to I need to write this down. I need to have a sticky note on my laptop that says "Don't think too hard."
I was afraid to send you the questions yesterday. I was like, he's gonna do some research.
No,
he's gonna look.
No, to
We're
be
honest for the pod. We
No.
keep it clean. And by we, I mean I do, because I don't see them. Even when I ask people for them, they just know to send them to Braden, and so I always come in completely blind.
Yeah. Which I type. Usually, the first thing I do is type them in, and then I'll go and create everything else. So I forget them by the time I feel like the pod starts, anyways. So it works out well.
All right, so Max, when's the next time that the Guts community is going to see you? Are you able to make USGO, the All-Star event at all this year?
Maybe the All-Star. Probably won't be at USGO. Like almost 100% sure there. Hopefully the All-Stars. But probably next year's Dome tournament, I'll be there.
Hell yeah. Third annual.
And obviously, Marquette Guts League.
Oh, yeah.
The premier place of Guts Frisbee.
Twice as
Yes,
nice.
we'll see about
Twice
the
as
Sunday,
nice.
but it should be next Sunday. I should be there for sure.
Hell yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, what a way to close out the Frisbee golf year for me.
Yeah, I mean, the Frisbee golf. Holy shit.
Take it away
Can
from
you guys tell that it's my first time?
Well, also, in your defense, it does look a lot like a disc golf disc.
It does.
Like,
Oh, that's a good
dude, it's
putter.
a driver. That's 100%.
No, dude, that just wants to sit.
Just a good old, nice little drop putter. Just no curve.
It just finds the chains. All right, Max. Well, thank you so very much. I mean, you're a boy. I love hanging
Thanks
out
for
with
having
you.
me, man.
Yeah, this has been a pleasure. And congratulations again. I mean, great fucking
Thank you.
weekend. Obviously, 12-0
Thank you, I really
tournament
appreciate
MVP. That's big time. I'm just excited.
You
We
guys,
have-
Whiskey Disc.
Yeah,
Whole crew.
everyone.
Great job.
Just all of it.
Unbelievable.
Now, selfishly again, I'm excited. I have the fucking reigning Nationals MVP on my team for league. We're fucking winning the whole. There's no way we don't win the whole thing. Now.
No.
I also have to say-
no point differential, right?
No, it doesn't
Winning
matter.
thing for
We've
us.
been
No.
sandbagging. We've been waiting
Yeah.
for the whole year. Yeah.
Yeah.
As the only person currently on the pod without a Nationals MVP, I got to step my game up next year, fellas. This is 362 days I have to train to win this thing next year.
When that
So I can
happens,
bring the
You got
hard
one
work back.
goal.
when
And
that
then I could pass this to you.
yes.
Dude, I'm gonna be
This could
working.
be yours.
That's gonna be it's gonna be the middle of winter, and it's just gonna be a picture of that trophy, just at the gym. They're like, dude, that guy tapes this weird glass thing to just the wall every day that he's at the gym, lifting, and it's just what is he doing? Practice, it's on guts discs,
that's funny as fuck. And then for that pod episode, Max and I can record, and you'll be the guest, and that great, easy.
Oh,
yeah, dude, the plot twist.
That's what
that
we're
would
like.
be fun. Yeah.
Hell yeah! All right, Max.
Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you. Do you want to? I mean, you know how this podcast ends.
Guys,
Come on.
It's been a lot of fun, and I just want to tell you guys one thing: go fucking get it.
Hell yeah! All right, Max. Thanks, buddy.
See you, buddy.
See you, dude.